Welcome back to Asinine Radio, a weekly podcast where we talk about music, and, well, that's pretty much it. So, let's go!
Hey, this is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into a different band, or we get into our Fearless Beer review, and then we get into our vinyl stuff we picked up, stuff we've been listening to that leads into the songs of the week. We talk about Jeff's record store, Desert Grooves Records, huge shout out. And then we wrap it up with some new music and other happenings in the music world. My name is Tyler, and way out there, hundreds of miles away, is Jeff. While you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars, 5 stars only. All the social media is at Asinine Radio. We got a Discord. If you want to join that, let us know. We'll send you the link. And that's it for the boring intro. Got it all done. I spoke very, very quickly.
Very boring.
So let's jump right into it, Jeff. Let's get into the Fearless Beer review. What do you got this week? Go.
So every year I buy a bunch of BJ's gift cards because they give you like a bunch of free glasses. They give you a coupon for like 20% off your orders for like the next couple months. And they give you like basically 20% just in free money. And if you sign up for the rewards program, you get an extra $10 for every $100 you spend. So it's a good fucking deal. And it usually lasts, I buy like $200 in gift cards on Christmas. And honestly, it usually lasts the entire year. But the gift cards that are the bonus cards usually expire the end of February, but they expire today. And I didn't know that until today. And so I was like, fuck, man. So I gathered everything together and I got BJ's tonight because otherwise it would have been a waste of money. So when you're at BJ's, you get growlers, right? You get BJ beers.
Yep.
Why would you not? That's stupid not to. We wait. We can speak. Hold on there, dude. We can still do growlers over here. So I got a growler of Piranha.
We could do growlers over here too.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure? How sure are you?
I don't see why we wouldn't be able to.
Okay, so you're not that sure. Gotcha. 'Cause somebody had told me that growlers are no longer a thing in California.
Well, I didn't know that. Do they sell the 6-packs over there?
No, they do. We have to go to a specific BJ's because every BJ either has growlers or crowlers.
Oh, okay. Maybe over here they don't do the growlers anymore, but they just do the 6-pack cans because every BJ's here has a giant cooler and they have every beer in a 6-pack in 6-packs.
Yeah. So I think I don't think you can do growlers anymore in California.
Well, whatever. I actually had BJ's yesterday.
I
tried a new beer. Yeah, they have like a hazy. I forgot what it like zany something. I don't
zany
know.
Something.
But it's it's a hazy. It was like 7.5. It was okay. Not their best beer, but it was good. Still
Zany
good.
Citrus.
Yes, that's it. Zany Citrus. That's what I had yesterday. Yeah,
so
good food, good beer.
And on Mondays, you get half off large pizzas to go. So
that's
like
really
after
good,
work, it was just like, I went straight there, got fucking large pizza, a couple growlers, a couple fucking other entrees. And yeah, and that was it. Call it a day. That's it.
Good. Piranha Pale Ale.
Yeah.
We've had that a million times. There was even a time, people listening, years and years ago, actually when you were still, you had just moved out to Arizona. Yeah, and we decided to try every single BJ's beer that they had for every week, and it took like over 2 months to do this. And we were so burnt out by the end of it. We wanted to quit so many times, after drinking some of this shit. Because it was such like a pain in the ass having to go out to
that
BJ's
was the biggest
like once
deal.
a week.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And like I wanted to just buy the cans, but they didn't have all the cans. And so like if they just had all the cans, I would just bought the fucking 6-pack of every single one of them in one fell swoop and call it a day. But I had to go. And they BJ's fucking far over here. It's like probably the equivalent of you driving to like the Brea one, maybe a little bit further.
It's not that far. It's not that far.
But like the time it takes you, like here for me, it's far. It's like 3 times as far. It's just everything's so spread out over here, and I only hit 5 lights going there. But it's fucking far. Like it takes forever to get there. Whereas in Brea, like proximity wise, it's not that far, but it takes you forever to get there.
There's so much traffic.
Yeah.
There was one of them. I think it was the stout. They wouldn't let me. It was before they started
Yeah,
doing the
I remember you
cans.
said that.
And they wouldn't give me a crowler for whatever reason. And I had already brought in the big glass growler for it. And I don't even like stouts. And like I had to like talk to the manager, and I had to like tell him that because I guess the rule is like because of its alcohol content, they can only sell you at certain amounts. So I had to like promise him that I'm not going to drink the whole thing like at once or some shit like that.
Dumb.
I had to like promise the manager that. And then he finally gave it to me, and I drank like 1 pint of it, and I just dumped the rest of it.
You dumped the Tatanka stout?
Yeah, I dumped it.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a great stout, honestly, but it's not bad. Not drain pour. No.
But I mean, I knew I wasn't going to drink it. It was fine. It's fine for a stout, but whatever.
Yeah, son.
What are you going to do? Anyway,
So yeah,
0-2.
32 ounces of Piranha that I'm going to drink.
It's good stuff right there. So I didn't have time to go get beer. I was on a time crunch today. Took me forever to get home from work. So I just got Coors Light. Just,
Classic.
keep it true. Yeah, Coors Light, no lime because I'm not gross like you. So that's what I got. You ready to start drinking?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there, buddy.
That's a beer. That is a beer. All right. So let's rate the beer based off of our world famous 3-point rating system, where 3 is a perfect beer, 2 is a good beer you're going to continue to drink, 1 is a bad beer but give it a shot, and 0 is a drain pour. So what do you got for the Piranha Pale Ale?
This is truly a 3 out of 3. This is a really, really good beer. Like it's delicious. I get the fuck out of here. You know this is a 3 out of 3. This is a perfect beer. It's delicious.
I agree. I think it's a fantastic beer. Their best beer.
Good Lord. It really is not just like their best beer, but it's like their best beer by far.
Yeah, I agree.
Like they have a lot of good beers. Like everything they have is at least like yeah, that's pretty good. That's fine. That's good. But this is the only one that is perfect, and it's just
I agree.
But his BJ's like
Perfect 3 out of 3.
How many fucking places do they have now? Like 10 places? Are they independent? Is that even a thing for BJ's?
Yeah, they're still independent. Yeah, I believe so.
I guess if Sam Adams is independent, then anybody can be independent.
That's true too. Yeah, they're just not owned by Miller Coors or Anheuser-Busch, really, or InBev. Those are the big 3. But yeah, so my Coors Light from Miller Coors, big beer right here, baby. I mean, everyone's had a Coors Light. Everybody, even Britlander Skip, he's had a Coors Light. At least I think, right?
I'm sure he has.
He's had a Coors Light.
Yeah,
he's had to have a Coors Light. So yeah, I'll just give it a 2. I go back to this, like this and Budweiser are my typical drinks, not like non-specialty beers. So yeah, 2 out of 3 for me. 2 out of 3 for me on the
That's
Coors.
good. That is good.
Yeah, not bad. Better than a Bud Light. Especially better than a Miller Light. So
I had somebody
better than
yell at me the
Michelob
other
Ultra
day,
too.
Or I would say yell, but somebody got mad at me the other day for drinking Bud Light.
Oh my god, it's so stupid.
Yeah, specifically for
come on,
that
guys.
whole reason, that whole Dylan Mulvaney thing.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
really?
like it was so dumb when it happened, and it's even dumber now that people are still upset about it. Over what? For what?
I said,
who cares?
So stop drinking Bud Light.
And as a Bush, they lost a shit ton of money from it. Like that should be enough,
like, do you know how many
to,
fucking
like,
companies they own? Like, are you gonna stop drinking every single fucking thing that they make?
I know.
That they own? Are you crazy? Get the fuck out of here. And Bud Light's cheap as fuck.
Yeah, it is.
It's always
It
on
is.
sale. It's even cheaper than Coors Light. You can get them for like, they were giving rebates for them. I got like gift cards back for buying
remember
Bud
that.
Lights. It was like $20 for a 30 pack, and they sent me $15. So $5 for 30 beers.
That is a deal, dude.
I'm not gonna drink Bud Light. I don't give a fuck. Shit.
That's a deal, dude. All right. So yeah, let's move on. Did Raul leave anything? I didn't even look. I think we've talked about his Coors Light one.
I did not look on the.
Yeah.
I feel like he probably would have left one for the BJ stuff, being a local SoCal boy like ourselves. But
Yeah,
he
that's
did
true.
not. He did not.
Really?
That's
surprising.
disappointing.
Let's
Yeah.
see real quick. Come on, bring
What's he
it up,
doing,
bring it,
dude?
bring it up, get up. I never know what he does.
See? See?
Yeah, you got to say it that way every time. So he did rate this back in 2019. He says he gave it a 2.575 out of 5. He said, and just like that, Raul is back in hell. Blondie's Saloon in Orange, California. Have we been to Blondie's?
No.
fuck is Blondie's?
I think we talked about this last time we talked about Bud Light in his review, though, because we had no idea what it was.
Probably did. We probably did. But this is what else he said. He said, I cannot comment on appearance because I'm sucking this one back like John Wayne at his local watering hole. That being said, Raul has seen his fair share of Coors Light poured out into a pint glass, and he reckons it looks like something similar to camel urine after its fill of water at the local oasis. Aroma and taste is more mute than Helen Keller. Like, think of your great grandma when she was on life support. This dang sucker is basically dead. Feel is lighter than water. I'm sure Moses would have ease partying it. All this being said, what's good about this beer is that it isn't foul in any way, which isn't great, but it's better than popping a liquid rust tasting malt liquor. Peace. That was a lot.
Okay, that
was a lot right there. And I think we went on, you and I went on this Helen Keller rant because he said aroma and taste is more mute than Helen Keller, and then you and I got mad about it, Helen Keller, like we always do, and then we went on a tirade about that.
It's silly.
It really
is. But Blondie Saloon is actually right next to El Medina High School, which is over by Orange Hill Restaurant in the 55.
Oh, okay.
In between.
Okay. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, never been there. Never ever been there.
I mean, that's just.
I never really liked Orange anyway. To go drinking,
especially that area of like Orange. I mean, that's just like Villa Park, Orange. That's where the rich people hang out. North Tustin, right?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Like middle-aged, older
high
white
school
people.
in Yorba Linda, but that's all right.
I know. Who the fuck are we to talk shit? You know. Oh shit! All right. Let's move on to some vinyl stuff we picked up, stuff we've been listening to. Songs of the week. If you want to listen to the songs we talk about, there's going to be a playlist in the description of this episode. Go follow along, listen along, and Desert Grooves Records. Talk about that too.
Huge.
Any cool happenings at your record store out in Chandler, Arizona?
So getting a lot of cool records in. Yeah, that's it. It's doing our thing.
Just doing your thing.
No big deal.
Very good. Very good. Go check it out. And what do you got? New vinyl stuff you listen to? What do you got?
I haven't got anything new. I have no subscriptions. I have nothing in the mail. I have nothing coming to me. We've gotten, honestly, thousands of records in since like the last episode, but none of which I want to keep because I have like pretty much all the stuff that I really, really want, and nothing here is just nothing's grabbing me. So now I kind of like get into these little grooves on the weekends when I listen. And this past weekend was kind of like a metal themed, but more like a hard rock type thing. So I just chose 3 things that I listened to just out of the blue. Boston, right? We did Boston. Actually, we did. No, we haven't done Iron Maiden yet. But Boston, we did on the pod. Did Side A, arguably like one of the greatest Side A's in history. It is perfect through and through. It's amazing. Side B still really, really good. But
Side A is unreal.
Foreplay long time, you just don't fuck with that song. I cannot get enough of it. I just can't. I won't.
God, when everything stops and it's just the acoustic strumming right there. Oh, that's my favorite part of the whole song. The best part of the whole song. I listened to the record this weekend too. After you said that you put it on, I'm like, that sounds good right now. So I threw my copy on too. Yeah.
It is just so good. It's just like a record that I just never fucking I never cared about. Just never really gave it its due.
Yeah.
Very loud. And then Guns N' Roses, Appetite. I got a nice copy of this one. Played this one. Fantastic record. One of the best debut records of anybody that's ever been. I think it's great. Through and through. I showed you You're Crazy. One of the deeper cuts because you complained about the singles being overplayed and maybe. But
you
Crazy.
Agree with me on that. Come on.
The only one I think is I don't dislike it, but I would prefer not to even play is Sweet Child of Mine. That is it. But even then,
yeah,
it's
but
still pretty
I'm over
good.
Welcome to the Jungle too.
No way.
Welcome to the Jungle is so overplayed. So overplayed.
It's all about the goofiness. You got to embrace it. Love it. Live it. Live, laugh, love. And the last thing is
that's on the no list, dude.
Phantom of the Opera. I don't have I have a really good copy of Boston. It's an OG, and I have an early copy of Appetite, but I don't have the copy. The copy is just what they call the rape cover. You can Google it. Mm-hmm. It's just like an alien assaulting a cartoon woman, and it's just super, super rare because obviously it was problematic and they discounted it or discontinued it. But I've never seen one in real life. But if that ever comes to the store, then I'm going to take that home. So
That would be quite the find. Quite the find.
There's cool stuff that have come through the store, or that I would like to come through the store, that I really want. Like Virgin Killer, just like we were talking about. Virgin Killer by the Scorpions came through the store, and I don't.
Yeah.
I like the Scorpions. I don't really care for that record, but that record, that cover art is just, it's iconic in like all the worst ways. And we got one, and
Seriously.
I fucking hate it, but it is something people want, and it's something people pay a lot of money for. And so because we're in the
It's great for
business
your
to make
store.
money, yeah, it'll look nice.
Yeah.
But dude, like anybody that knows anything about that cover or wants to research that cover, it's just fucking like, what were you
Are you gonna
thinking?
Are you gonna censor it?
Oh
when you
yeah,
put it out?
I already censored it. I hate
Yeah.
fucking looking at
Okay,
it.
good. Yeah, that's good.
I've an
It's
OG
fucking
copy
weird,
of
man.
Blind Faith's record they did with the other girl on the cover, and I'd fucking
Yeah.
put post-its over that. It's just fucking weird.
I don't
dude.
have that. I don't have that Blind Faith record.
It's just good.
I know it's a great. I only have one Blind Faith record, and it's not that one.
They only did the one. The one that you have then is the other.
Oh
the
yeah,
other-
then
the
yeah,
other
it's a different
version.
cover. It's just a
Yeah.
different cover. Yeah, yeah. That's
You have
right.
the U.S. cover.
That's right.
So yeah,
You know who
whatever.
always has the other one, the one that you have is fucking Aldo's. He always has it.
Yeah, it's always.
I always
sitting
see
there.
it out. It's always sitting there. No one buys it.
And he won't censor it either.
But-
But that's all right.
Yeah, whatever.
I get it.
Yeah.
And the last thing
Continue.
is Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden's Iron Maiden. I have a Japanese first press of this, and it's super quiet. It sounds great. It does not have the Obi strip, so I'm a little bummed. So if I ever see one with Obi, I'll buy that because gotta have it.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
But Fan of the Opera. I mean, I've never even listened to Iron Maiden outside of just a couple songs that I've hated. But I never really got into them until I started jamming with the neighbors, and they love Iron Maiden, so it just kind of grew on me. And then it grew on me to the point where I was like, dude, this is really fucking good. And if Bruce would just shut his fucking mouth, this band would be amazing. But this isn't Bruce. This is Paul, and I like Paul. He's got a little more grit to him, a little more punk to him. And Fan of the Opera, this song is a beyond banger. This song is so good. This is their best song, hands down, easy.
That's a great one. It is a great one.
It's
I gotta get. I want to get that first Maiden record. I only have Peace of Mind, which I did listen to this weekend. But yeah, I do want to get a couple more Maiden records, and I'm good. I'm good to go after that.
We got all of them in, but they're
but they're
they're
expensive.
first presses and they're clean.
Yeah.
They're fucking like mint.
Yeah, I don't like Iron Maiden that much to where I want to drop that amount of money on an OG clean press.
They ain't gonna be cheap.
Yeah, definitely not.
But
Definitely.
yeah,
not.
those are the three things that I have. That's it, really.
All right. So I'm just going to talk about one artist, 5 different albums, and we're talking about my boy Omar Rodriguez Lopez. So people who aren't in the know, Omar is the guitar player for the Mars Volta at the Drive-In. He has like 57 solo records. He recently put out a vinyl box set of every single one of those records. It's insane. I obviously didn't buy the box set because that's silly boy talk. It was like $3,000, some shit like that. But eventually they released them all individually. So I picked up 5 of them. The 5 that I still needed because I think I have 4 of his other solo records. So now this is rounded out my Omar solo collection here. So I'm gonna start with his third album, Se Dice No Besante. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct, but whatever. Came out in 2007. This is one of the 6 albums that are in the Amsterdam series when he was living in Amsterdam, and he was just like on this writing and recording frenzy in the basement in his apartment there. And this is one of the albums that came out of it. This is like, some people say this is one of the lost Mars Volta records, because Cedric does sing on several of the songs, and even one of the songs, Rapid Fire Toll Booth, became the song Goliath on the Bedlam and Goliath record, Mars Volta record. But there's some absolute fucking bangers on here. Some kind of annoying shit, but it's surrounded by bangers, so it's okay.
Okay.
Love this record. I think
Yeah.
even you want to pick this one up.
I do like this record. I actually took notes on all of your fucking songs here.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't put Rapid Fire Toll Booth on the playlist. I put another one because I thought it was really going to annoy you, so that's why I put it on there.
I like this record.
what do you
This
got?
is on my very, very small list of 3 Omar records that I want to buy, and I do like this. And this song was great. I like it. It's hectic and
You liked
frantic.
it? Okay.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I put on the song. Was it La Terriancia something? I don't know what it is, But yeah, it's just this like faster, really synth-driven, annoying kind of song. Cedric sings on it, but he doesn't sing actual lyrics. He just makes sounds that sound like words, but they're not really words. And it's cool. It's a good song. Great record too.
Yeah,
So
I enjoy it.
This next one is the album's called Old Money. His 8th record from 2008. So only a year later, his 8th record. Yeah, he was putting out a lot of records at this time. This one is also, it's speculated that this was supposed to come out after Amputecture because John Theodore plays on most of the songs. Thomas Pridgeon plays drums on a few of them, but mostly John Theodore. But then supposedly Omar scrapped it because they fired John Theodore and then they made Bedlam. So that's what this is. And I mean, you could hear it. John Theodore's groove is all over this record, and there's some fucking bangers on this one. I forgot what song I put on here. Was it Population
Councils?
Yeah. Yes.
Fine.
So that's one of my favorite ones.
A little too Omar-y, a little too bizarre.
Oh, yeah.
The second half was dope though. Like it got after that phaser sound showed up, it got into like a really cool groove and it was great. But the first part was just like, okay, bro, come on.
Okay.
Again.
All right. This is probably out of the 5 here. This is probably that Old Money is probably my least favorite, but I still love the record. And then up next is an album called Taiko Zorente. This is kind of like a forgotten record. Came out in 2012. It's his 16th record. It's the first album he released with absolutely no guitar on it. It's all electronic, synth-driven. Omar sings a little bit on it, but it's mostly his ex-girlfriend Ximena Sariñana. I think it's her name. She's some famous Mexican singer, and they dated for a couple years, and she sang on a ton of his solo records. And this is the only one I liked her on. I don't really particularly like her voice, but for whatever reason, I think it works really well with this whole electronic thing going on. But yeah, no, I like this record a lot. I think the album artwork's really bizarre and kind of it's just weird, and it's such a unique record in his whole repertoire. So I've always really dug this one. How much did you hate this one?
You know, if he would just shut up, this would be like a really rad song. I don't know which one of them was singing, but the instrumentals were cool. This was very like kind of like his version of doing like an 80s new wave thing. It was cool. But dude, his vocals were the worst.
Yeah, I don't like
They're
his
bad.
vocals during this era. Just not for me. And like I said, was Ximena, I don't know, whatever. I really don't care for it, but the songs I honestly think, yeah, like I said, this is the only time I've liked her vocals. But yeah, I put Polaridad on the playlist, which is actually the single from it. They made a video for it as well. And then up next, almost done here, is a newer record. It's called Umbrella Mistress. It's his 29th record from 2016. I only discovered this record maybe like 2 months ago. And during 2015 and 2016, he signed some deal with Ipecac Records and to just release I think it was 28 records over like a year and a half span. And they were just stuff that he had recorded and were just kind of put in a hard drive and just forgotten about. And then he signed this deal and then they released them all fairly quickly. And this is one of those releases. And that was another reason why I never got into it. Cause I'm I listened to a few of those Ipecac releases and I just didn't care for them. And then this one intrigued me because of the album artwork. I thought that was super cool. So I threw it on Spotify and I thought this is really cool, psych pop. They're very kind of Beatlesque at moments, indie, 90s indie rock too. And then Omar sings on this as well. It's so out of the ordinary for him as well. And I think this record is fucking awesome. It's such a good record.
It was. I like this song. I liked how poppy it is, and yeah, I agree. I think it's cool psychedelic bubblegum pop. It's cute. Yeah. It's fun. And his vocals are terrible, but it matches the songs because the song isn't that serious. And I like this a lot. This is cool. I will check this record out.
Yeah, it's a great record. Great record. Umbrella Mistress. Go check it out. Everybody go check it out. I think it's the best out of his because I kind of sifted through the other Ipecac stuff over the last month. Not listening to the whole records because some of them were kind of shit. But this is the only one that, to me, that really stood out from that whole series. But anyway, this leads into the final one. This is my favorite Omar solo record. It has my favorite Omar song on it as well. It's a self-titled record for Omar Rodriguez Lopez and John Frusciante. And this is recorded. It's just the two of them. They recorded it in Omar's bedroom in 2003. This whole album didn't come out until 2010, but two of the songs came out in 2006 as a single. On side A was a song called 0 = 2. On the other side was a song called Zero. They're acoustic with like weird synth, and just it's a bizarre record. But I love this thing. I love this record. And my screen name everywhere is named after the 0 = 2. And that's a fun little fact. But yeah, I don't care. This is fucking great. You're laughing because you're stupid.
I mean, this is one of the 3 records that I do like, that I do want. And I'm surprised because I've always just made fun of it. But to say like it's one of the best things ever, it's just because you think that this song
solo wise, it's my favorite solo record of his.
But like, do you think this song is one of the greatest songs ever made?
I think from a solo stuff, yeah. I don't think it's the best like overall.
No, just any song in general. Because you think like "Got the Life" is the greatest song that's ever.
Well, that is the greatest song ever
Earth.
made.
That's silly. So like,
well, it is.
Do you also put this in the same esteem?
No. I would put this maybe like personally. I think this is like a top 50 song for me.
Okay, yeah, that's still silly. Like, it's cool. It's a cool like guitar-driven song. It's fun. It's unique. It's actually really complex and really fun, but it's presented in kind of like an easy to listen to way, and it's good. Yeah. I want this on the vinyls. I do.
Get it, man. It's like $20, and you can get it through your distributor.
Oh, I gotta charge 20.
He charges 20.
Oh, I gotta charge MSRP.
Oh, okay. That's true.
Damn, bro. Jesus Christ. Fucking calling everybody out on that.
Am I really?
Oh, Lord.
Did I say something wrong?
No, we can charge whatever we want for that stuff. It's just we can't do the other stuff. We already talked about that, though.
Yeah, we can't talk about that.
But yeah, we get
but I paid
cheaper.
I paid $20 for these ones off Amazon.
So. Actually, get it right now for some are cheaper. $15.25 I can get this for. Damn,
okay.
It's just stock up, huh?
Yeah, fucking do it, man. Do it. Wall items, baby.
Although people come in all the time asking if we have Omar stuff, not Mars Volta, Omar stuff.
No shit, really? No, you're fucking with me.
I swear to you. And then I'll say, no, we don't have anything Omar, but we have like Ambitecture on the wall. No. Okay, we have a bootleg of like At the Drive-In. No. I'm looking for Omar stuff. And this is before like he even like started like re-releasing anything. Like when we first opened, and I was like, dude, the fuck, get out of here. You're never going to find that shit. Fuck off.
Yeah, good luck, seriously.
Idiot.
Especially the OG stuff. But
Get
so then what Omar stuff are you going to get? You want
for myself
Please
or
See
the
This
store?
Eventually? No, for your
the Buffalo, please See This Eventually, and then Omar Rodriguez Lopez.
The acoustic one, yes. And also Umbrella Mistress. You're going to get that one too.
I'll listen to that and then see
I think you're going to like it.
There.
I think you're going to like it.
Like, it's got to be really, really good.
It's
really
really
fun. I'm
fun.
not into just buying cheap, right? I'm done with that. I don't lean and mean, kid. Lean and mean.
But it's a really fun record. Really fun record. I stand by it.
Is this 0 = 2 record called Omar Rodriguez Lopez and John Frusciante?
Yeah.
Is that the name of the record?
Yeah. It's self-titled. Yep. So it's even more annoying.
That is very annoying because he has one that's called Omar Rodriguez.
He does. That's his second solo record, which I have that on vinyl too. Picture disc, baby.
Oh, that's the one that you brought over here, right?
Yeah, I brought that one over. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
You're an idiot.
Yeah. Okay.
So get into that stuff. So yeah, that's all I got for the vinyls. And then let's get into some new music, other happenings in the music world. What do we have here? The album came out this last week by your boys in Alkaline Trio. Their new album came out. It's called Blood, Hair, and Eyeballs. Did you listen to this one?
No. That name is ridiculous.
I love the name. I think it's great.
That was funny. No, I did not listen to it.
Yeah. I really enjoyed this. I really, really like this record.
Is it full of ballads?
No, it's not. I think it's a good throwback to Infirmary. There's some really good faster for Alkaline Trio. Faster stuff. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. It's not perfect by any means, but it's a lot of fun, and I think it's really good. And this is the last album they did with their drummer Derek. He left shortly after the recording, and now he's been replaced by Adam Willard, who unfortunately didn't play on it, but whatever. Yeah, go check it out. New Alkaline Trio, Blood, Hair, and Eyeballs. Next thing here, Static X, Project Regeneration Volume 2. Now, we spoke about the Volume 1 a year ago when it came out, and it was whatever, and this is even dumber. This is stupid. I guess you didn't listen to this one?
I did not. It's kind of interesting, though, because, for one, when we did Static X, that was like a year, maybe like 2 years ago.
A couple of years ago, maybe, yeah.
But Project Regeneration, I ranked that last. Like, that was my least favorite by far of any Static X thing that's come out.
Yeah.
But on my phone, like my I don't know, the Yahoo Stories or whatever my phone does for me, but it chooses articles that I think or it things I will be interested in. And I'm reading a lot of articles of people that are very divided still on Static X, whether or not they should be writing new music as Static X. And there's like nobody that's just in the middle. Like everybody says yes, they should do it. That's what Wayne would have wanted, and the other half is just like fuck no, you guys are ridiculous. That's absolutely silly. Like there's nobody in the middle, and people get very angry over it. Still, I like that.
Yeah, it's like we talked about on that Static X episode. It's stupid. I mean, the band was Wayne Static. He wrote just about everything. He was the guy. And the fact that these guys came back into the band after Wayne had died, years after Wayne had died, and they had been fired from him because they didn't get along with him, and they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna find these. We have all these old partial recordings. We're gonna make songs around that and then release them as Static X and make a bunch of money and go on tour. It's like everything has been. I feel like it's just been done in bad taste, really, really bad taste.
Yeah.
This is just stupid. Like you listen to it and dude, these songs on here, they're not. You could just tell they're not full songs. They're just using it sounds like background vocals that Wayne had put down, and then they tried to build a song around it. Ugh. It's fucking weird and it's bad. It's not good. Yeah, really, really not good. And then the last thing here. Band called The Smile, your boys in Radiohead. They put out a new album called Wall of Eyes. I listened to this one today, actually.
Oh dang!
And
what'd you think?
It was fine. I liked it better than some of the Radiohead records, that's for sure.
Okay, that's fine.
I thought this is more just like background music. I did like that it wasn't as electronic, but it was still really good. You know what I mean?
Did you happen to go back and then look at the songs that Skip and I were talking about, or the song that I thought sounded a lot like Omar was doing it?
I did not.
Okay, that's fine.
Not.
That's fine. That's okay. You listen to it though.
Can't
That's
be
good.
expected to do everything.
That is true.
Can't be expected to do everything.
You finally listened to some of those things that I told you to listen to. Also,
I did, which I'm going to talk about in a few minutes too.
Oh, perfect. More.
But yeah. But you really like this record, the Smile record.
So I don't like the first one. I just don't. I didn't like it. I thought it was just drab. I thought it was boring. But this one I liked a lot better. I liked it a lot better. I like this one a lot better.
Cyberbullying.
There's the first one. Just me left now, I guess. But I do like this one a lot better. It's a lot more interesting. There's a lot more things going on. Like Skip had said, there are parts on it that remind me a lot of they're doing jazz numbers. There's some stuff on there. They're doing kind of stuff that's funky. Some things that are pretty heavy for like the Smile to be doing. But it's good. I'll probably listen to it again, and then maybe playlist a couple of them, and then just move on with my life.
Never buy it on vinyl.
No.
Yeah, but it's not vinyl worthy at all.
No.
I don't think I would ever go back to it, but it certainly wasn't bad. Definitely wasn't bad. Just like Radiohead, they have no bad records, but
they got a
most
lot
of
good
them I
records.
would never go back to. They have a few. That's for sure.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay, so that's all I got for the new albums. A new song, was released on streaming platforms this week. The song actually came out like 4 or 5 months ago, but there was a Drive Like Jehu compilation that came out back then, several months ago, and it was just various bands covering their songs. And Thrice covered their song "Here Come the Rome Plows," and this is fucking good. This is really. Did you listen to this?
No, but I mean, I do like Drive Like Jehu a lot. Like They're
Yeah.
great.
Great fucking band. But
I don't listen
no,
to
this
it.
is a really good cover. This is like really gritty, kind of heavy Thrice. Not throwing it back to like, Identity Crisis through artists. Nothing like that. It's just solid. It's a really, really solid cover and really song. I mean, they just did a great job. Playlistable for sure. I recommend everybody go check it out. It's going to be in this playlist in the description of this episode, so you can listen to it as well. So you don't have to go search for it because it's kind of hard to find because it doesn't come up when you type in Thrice. You have to type in like the whole fucking thing for it to pop up. But yeah, go check it out. And I guess that's it. Well, actually, yeah, Jeff was saying, he's over the last year or so, he just keeps putting things in our show notes like that he feels I should listen to, and I've just put it off for a year, and this shit's just collected. So right now there's 26 bands or albums that he wants me to listen to. Things, yeah, I listened to 4 of them today.
Okay,
so that's a lot. So yeah, the first one was from Mr. Hudson, Straight No Chaser.
So good.
I hated this.
Really?
I turned it off after half the record. I'm just like, this is just like, this is like Imagine Dragons, man. I did not enjoy this, and I don't even remember why you put this on here. I have no idea why you put this on here.
So first of all, I actually listened to this entire album not even a week ago, and
okay.
It was after the Kanye episode because like Mr. Hudson and Kanye, they're homies. Mr. Hudson was signed to Kanye's Good label.
That's what it was.
And then he was all over 808s, and that entire sound is on this one too. But like, damn, this is fucking good, dude. Oh, this is amazing. I think this is absolutely amazing. I bet you Skip likes this because he's British and it's fucking amazing.
you do like Imagine Dragons, so that's probably why you like this.
I cannot. This is nothing like Imagine Dragons.
Dude, it's a lot like Imagine Dragons.
You're wildly inappropriate right now.
I got like 3 songs in, and I'm like, that's when it dawned on me that this is just like a knockoff of that band.
Imagine Dragons they would kill to be Mr. Hudson.
Okay.
Plus, this was like 2006, 2007.
2009. It's 2009.
Yeah, see, it's close.
Calm down.
Imagine Dragons like 2015.
No, I think they were like 10 or 11, 2010 or 2011.
Like 2020.
Okay, that's wrong. So yeah, I listened to that one. I did not enjoy it. I'm sorry. It was just not good.
Okay, that is.
Those are then I listened to the Method Man Redman Blackout record. Now that was a fucking banger. That was really, really good. I would get this on vinyl. I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah.
You have this on vinyl, right?
No, I don't.
That's good shit. Really
I
good
wish.
shit.
No, this is like classic. This is them at their best. They're having so much fun all over this. And you got a bunch of cool people on this, like Ghostface is on this. There's a bunch of other like cool like hip hoppers. And then RZA. RZA helps produce a lot of these songs.
Yeah.
As usual.
I don't remember ever listening to any Redman song, but I really like his voice too. And it's so different from Method Man. So hearing that the back and forth was great. It was
all right,
really great.
I'm adding something else to your list here because you like Redman now.
Here we go.
No, it's a good Redman
Redman episode.
Can't even fucking speak here.
All right, and then I listened to Adam and the Ants. Their record. It's not called Frontier, but it's the full name, but I don't remember what it is. I just didn't enjoy it, and I think you put this on here after we did the Wedding Singer soundtrack.
Probably.
Maybe. I don't remember why you put this on here, and
it's good. I put it on there because it's fucking good.
It's fine.
It's like punk music for like 1980.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just not my thing at all.
He yells. He gets wild. Everything's very squirrely. Like there's fucking cool like guitar tones in there. Like the bass just drives the whole fucking all these songs.
It's just a little too 80s for me.
Yeah, it's
all
amazing.
of it. I can't get into it. I really wanted to. I really wanted to see the appeal, but it's not for me. Not for me.
I love this record, and it sucks. This is like a $5 record, and like we sell it for like $10 if it's in like the shrink and clean. And I cannot sing its praises enough. This is a phenomenal record. It's funny too because Adam Ant, he essentially got his whole band taken away by Malcolm McLaren. He poached everybody and left him by himself to form Bow Wow Wow.
Oh, what? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So everybody from Bow Wow Wow was essentially with Adam Ant at one point, except for stupid Malcolm McLaren came in and took them all.
And that's fine. I mean, we don't need Adam Ant.
You're dumb. Tyler's dumb.
You're dumb. That's dumb. You're so dumb.
You're just being dumb right now.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
What else
and then the last thing I listened to was Big Brother and the Holding Company. I know this is the Janis Joplin thing. I listened to Cheap Thrills, and you'd put this on here, and the reason why you put this on here was because it was on your vinyl pickups one week. It was on the playlist, and I really liked the song, and that song is still good, but the rest of the record, I don't care. I don't care. Janis Joplin, I don't like her. I don't like her voice at all, and I know you agree.
It's true. I know she's
not
a big fan of her voice, but this is it. This is as far as I go.
This is better. This is better than most everything I've heard, but it's not something I'm going to go back to. I just think she's so. She was unique for the time, absolutely, but I still don't like it. And every singer you hear, like on American Idol and all the singing shows, sound exactly like Janis Joplin, and it's so obnoxious. Drives me fucking insane.
Janis Joplin.
Well, okay, yes. They try to sound like Janis Joplin. I just don't care for that style.
My heart on baby. I hate that one.
There you go. So yeah, that's all I listened to this week today, right. Actually. So I'll get through a few more this week. This is fun. This is fun now, because I like to talk shit on some of these things.
But it started with pop punk season, so like I'm probably gonna go through and then break up some of the pop punk. Otherwise, you're gonna listen to like 4 pop punk bands, and you're like, I hate all these fucking things because they sound identical. But in actuality, I put them on there for a reason, because there's something different about each one of them. But that's okay. We'll get there.
All right. So there you go. That's all we got for the episode. You got anything else?
No, that's it. That's all.
All right. Awesome. Thank you all for listening. Keep listening to all your friends, and that's it. That's all.
Just